Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're talking about American Dad, Season 2, Episode 2, called A Smith in the Hand. This one's all about Stan trying to teach Steve about growing up, but things get really weird and really funny. Let's start. The episode begins with Steve bringing home a permission slip for sex education at school. Stan sees it and completely freaks out. He says the school isn't the right place to teach Steve about this, so he decides he will give Steve the talk himself. Stan's version of the talk is, well, very awkward. He talks about the birds and the bees, but he makes it sound scary and wrong. He even tells Steve that things like masturbation are terrible and sinful. Steve just sits there, looking confused and uncomfortable. Then, something unexpected happens. Steve is working on a school project with wood, and by accident, he hits Stan in the private area. Stan puts on some healing cream for the pain, but while doing that, he accidentally discovers a new feeling. And now Stan can't stop thinking about it. He starts sneaking around, doing it more and more. It's like he's addicted. Steve notices his dad acting strange. Stan is distracted, secretive, and avoiding him. Steve thinks maybe it's because of the permission slip, and he starts feeling guilty. To cover up his behavior, Stan blames television for being too dirty and full of bad influences. He says TV is ruining people's morals. So, Stan gets permission to take over the local TV station in Langley Falls. He makes a new TV channel that is 100% clean, with no sex or anything risky. The problem? The channel is super boring. Nobody likes it. Even Steve can tell it's not fun to watch. Meanwhile, Roger gets his own little side story. Haley tells him he's wasting his life just eating and watching TV. So Roger decides to become a bartender. He builds a little bar in the attic and tries to act like a classy bartender. But it's Roger, so of course it turns into a mess. Back at the TV station, Stan is still struggling. His pure TV idea is failing, and he's still dealing with his secret habit. Then Francine, who's had enough of his nonsense, bursts in. She tells Stan the truth. Sexual feelings are normal, they're not evil, and it's okay to talk about them openly. Stan finally gets it. He realizes trying to control everything just made things worse. So he goes on live TV and has an honest talk with Steve about sex. It's awkward, but it's real, and it's what Steve needed from the start. As for Roger, his bartender plan doesn't work out at all. Nobody comes to his bar, and he quits almost immediately. He goes right back to sitting on the couch, eating snacks, and watching TV. In the end, Stan has learned a lesson. You can't control every part of your kid's life. It's better to be honest and open than to hide the truth. Steve feels better now that he finally understands, and life goes back to normal. Well, as normal as it gets for the Smith family. So that's A Smith in the Hand. It's funny, awkward, and actually has a good message hidden under all the weirdness. If you liked this recap, hit like and subscribe for more American Dad episode breakdowns. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.